Hello everyone, this is my YSL Swimming Pool campaign look, and I first filmed this about 6 weeks ago when I was in Greece, but when I got home and put the footage into my computer I realised that none of the footage of me putting the makeup on had come out, so I've had to find time to refilm it. I'm not sure, I think it looks slightly different how I've done it now, but such is life. So I'm going to intersperse my tutorial video now with the finished look that I did in Greece. So it's a little bit late, but actually I think that it almost works better now as an autumn look because it's very strong on the lips and on the eyes and the skin's quite paled down, so it's probably quite good timing. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the start now and talk you through my steps. So the first thing that I did was to use a primer on both my face and my eyes, and I've used Urban Decay for both. So just applying that with fingertips and the Shadow Primer Potion to my lids just with my fingertips and blending it in. And then I've used a Chanel Perfection Lumiere foundation, and this is in shade 20 Beige. So it's nice and pale on my skin. Not any paler really than my skin, but I haven't gone any warmer, put it that way. And I've buffed that in with an Urban Decay foundation brush, lots of Urban Decay today. Now I haven't done any skin finishing really at this point, but I have been a bit blemishy lately, and so this might seem weird to do this, but I've been doing this a lot. I'm using the Clarins Skin Illusion foundation on top of my liquid foundation or cream foundation, and using a little kind of kabuki brush that goes with this. It's a mineral foundation, and I'm just using it over the areas where I've got blemishes just to, I don't know, just as an extra layer really. Now you could just use a pressed powder or a loose powder, but I just find that this gives an extra layer of coverage. But I'm using the brush very gently so I'm not disturbing the foundation underneath. Now for the eyes I've used the Pure Chromatics from Yves Saint Laurent, and I've just used the darkest shade in the shade combination 8, and I've taken that all the way up to the brow. Now it's a really easy eye because it's just one wash of colour, but I've nipped it in slightly further inwards than I would normally do, and that kind of gives this contoured shape to the nose actually, but I just really copied the shape that was on the campaign picture, and I haven't used any of the other colours, just that darkest one. I've darkened my brows slightly using a Rimmel eyebrow pencil. Is it Rimmel? Yes it is, in shade 2, which is Hazel, just because otherwise they were disappearing a little bit. They actually need sorting out in the middle, so they're slightly off, but there's not much I can do about that. I've stayed true to my eyebrows rather than drawing on some kind of weird extra shape. Eyeliner is a Dessin de Regard waterproof eye pencil, and that's in, it's like a royal blue colour, it's shade 9. I have used quite a lot of Yves Saint Laurent products for this, only because I had a list through of the products they used, and I thought I may as well give it a go. It's going to be closer to what they've achieved if I use the products that they use, but obviously the foundation and everything else isn't. But I used the waterproof mascara as well, and this is in quite a blue colour. This is in shade 4. Let me show you this close up. Really electric blue, absolutely gorgeous. I love blue mascara, I wear it all the time. It's probably a little bit retro of me, but I don't care. What next? Lips. That was pretty much it actually. I tidied up underneath the eyes with a little bit of foundation, just, you know, after I finished my eyes. And then for lips I used 2 Yves Saint Laurent products again. First of all, a lip colour in very bright red, which matches my nails. The nails are, it's Pretty Polish. I'll put the link to that in the information. So very bright red. On the lips, that is shade 41. And then I've gone over to darken it and give it a really high shine with one of these golden glosses that they do, and this is in shade 52. So it's very autumnal. Could do with a little bit more actually. I'm a little bit red at the moment, but oh well. I actually quite like it a little bit redder on me because I've got fairer colouring, so I find these shades a little bit deadening on me. And that's it. It was actually really quick. It's a lot of makeup for me at least, because I normally go for a natural look. Oh yeah, I've popped on a little bit of bronzer as well. This is just a Rimmel shimmering Maxi bronzer, and I've used this for the sole reason that it was the only bronzer that I could find that was within reach. But it's actually quite nice. It's fine. Is that got a shade name? Number 001, and that is Sun Kiss. Put a link to that as well for you. So that is it. Really quite easy. I mean, a lot of makeup, more than I would normally do because I'm normally quite natural, but it's very easy, as I said, because it's just this wash of colour and a bright liner, and I really like the contrast between this electric blue and the warm tones, and it is quite an out there look for me, but I think it would be really, really good for autumn, winter, for parties, and a really strong evening look. And I love the easy slick back hair. I've actually just got a pre-shampoo oil in my hair at the moment. If I remember, it's a new one by Phyto. I'll put that in the information as well, but it's not, you know, imperative that you know that for the look. It just gives this really nice high shine and keeps all the flyaways at bay. Now I'm going to cut to some swimming pool shots to make myself thoroughly depressed, because it's raining here in Britain. As you can see, I've got my jumper on, I've got the central heating on. It's quite depressing. So I'm going to relive my summer holiday with these bits of video, and I shall see you next time.